gonna need you to raise your glass. I don't care what you put in it. Here's the nights that you can't take back. We live hard, but we love to laugh. And we all thought that we'd get rich fast. Hop the plane out for greener grass. Found out the greenest cash don't compare to the friends that last. See, we won't forget where we came from. This city won't change us. We beat to the same drum. No, we won't forget where we came from. This city can't change us. We beat to the same drum, the same drum. No matter where we go, we always find a way back home.
Tabitha's impact on the team is, I think she's just a natural born leader. She cheers for everybody in every event, the loudest on the track. She's constantly there to motivate, to support, to help, to, I don't know, just give us a reason to continue to run, and I think that's the most positive energy we have on the team. And my favorite memory of Tabitha was last year when I was like basically our designated cheerleader. She saw me eat peanut butter with a spoon just like non-stop for 3 hours, and she pointed at me and she goes, "You're disgusting," and I love it. So yeah.
Some advice for Tabs that I have in the future is to keep pushing yourself, keep moving, keep working on everything that you think you need to work on, no matter if you do or don't actually need to work on it. Just keep being your smiley self, keep motivating people, and it will get you a long ways in life, just for the personality you have right now.
Okay. Tabs, you and Abby were the first people that I met here at UMF. You guys invited me to the Sandy River, and that's the first time that I met you guys, and it was just so amazing. I'm gonna miss you so much. I have loved getting to know you through the past 3 seasons. I also love how bubbly and open you are. Never, ever, ever lose that. Gonna miss you.
One word to describe Tabs would be vivacious.
Memory with Tabitha is when literally every time we walked around to recruit this fall, and there were lots of them, we took them down to the Sandy, and she made sure every time to tell them about the time that she stuck her head in a beaver lodge and looked for beavers, and she told them how coach got super mad at her, and every time the recruit's face was like, that was hilarious.
One word to describe the seniors, I would say supportive. I think that they show a lot of pride in Farmington, and they come out every day with a lot of enthusiasm, and they're here to cheer us on, and they want to see us do well, and I think that really helps us when it comes to meet time.
A word I would use to describe Tabitha would be resilient, along with so many other wonderful words. You're just one of the strongest, most resilient people I know. Good on ya.
Tabs, my favorite memory with her was her junior year, my sophomore year. We got together after a meet with somebody that graduated. Her name's Katie, and we got it's basically the defining moment of when we became friends, and we make jokes about this all the time that we got dinosaur chicken nuggets. So every time we see dinosaur chicken nuggets anywhere, we like to send videos or pictures of that.
One word to describe Tabitha is, there are a lot of words, but I want to say enthusiastic, just because she just brings so much enthusiasm and energy just to everything that she does, and she's just so like passionate, and she just has a good attitude about everything, and I love that. And she's just brought such a positive presence to the team, which is one of the most positive impacts I think that she's made on me also, because she's helped me to just be positive and to be more outgoing also. But I think that her attitude, just her positive attitude, really brings the team up.
Tabitha is powerful.
Okay. One word I can think of to describe Tabitha is determined.
Who is Isaiah Reed to me? Isaiah's a homie. He's fun to run with. I enjoy his company.
One word to describe Isaiah, I would say would be consolatory.
Hey, this is Isaiah Reed. I think that's his last name.
Yeah.
Hey Isaiah, I've noticed you always have a pretty positive attitude and you're pretty optimistic about a lot of things and you always cheer people on. I really think that's made such a good impact on the team. Sad to see you go, but best of luck with your future.
Isaiah Reed has reminded me that distance boys can still be pretty freaking awesome.
One word that describes Isaiah is motivated. He comes to practice all the time. He came from his winter sport ready to run, ready to push himself no matter what the circumstances are. He keeps me motivated just watching him being motivated to run.
Advice for him in the future, I'd say, as long as he stays exactly who he is, I'm pretty sure he'll be fine. Just don't change.
Isaiah has created a super positive environment on the team, and I'm really grateful for that.
Isaiah Reed has had a very warm impact on me. He always made me feel super welcomed on the team, and he was always super warm through cross country and track, and it's inspired me to do my best to do the same going forward to all the freshmen. It's meant a lot. Thank you.
One of the memories I have from him is I was coming to practice and I was doing a project, so I had to take pictures. And I took a picture of him and he goes, "Yo, we look really cute in that." And I was just like, oh God. And I feel like both of Isaiah's really made me welcome to the team, including with Alyssa and Steph.
And what impact he has on the team. We saw him later in the cross country season, and he just adds this kind of charismatic effect to the team. He's just a good vibe. He's fun to have around. He lightens the mood. It's great.
Alright, who is Isaiah Reed to me? Favorite memory? Cross country in high school, having battles, talking, and then the last 100 or 200, whoever takes it, takes it. Favorite memory by far. Advice: keep working hard. You're always working hard, whether it's in class or cross country or track. Just do you. Shave your mustache. I don't like it. The impact you had on the team. You're a hard worker, and you have a presence that's not always felt, but we know you're there. You're just a good piece,
One word that I would use to describe Isaiah Reed is amazing.
Favorite memory is with Isaiah Reed and just spending time with him in class. I got him to join the cross country team again, and I think that was huge for all of us. And seeing him back out doing what he loves is great to see.
Let's see, one word that describes Isaiah. I'll use multiple. He's the nicest guy you'll ever meet. He's so nice. You will never hear him say anything bad about anyone. He's great. He's on Kobe levels of nice. He's great.
Impact that Isaiah Reed has had on this team is he's always been positive, he's always been fun to be around, and he's always been, a role model that I've looked up to as a teammate, as an upperclassman, as someone that I know he's gonna go out there and I can trust him to put 110% into every workout, every race, And if I had advice to give Isaiah, it would just be to take that kind of attitude that he has and move it forward into the rest of his life, because there's always going to be adversity in life, and I think if he just takes that attitude that he has, that positivity, that fun loving attitude that we love about him, then I think that he'll go really far.
Isaiah, one word to describe him: awesome. He's a joy to run with, always has a smile on his face. One word of advice: I don't know, just keep being the way you are, I guess, because he's awesome.
One word I would use to describe Alyssa would be passionate.
Some advice that I would have for Alyssa for going into the future is never stop noticing when people are down and need support, and just being a backbone for the team and for people, because it's really noticed and it's really sweet.
Who is Alyssa to me? Alyssa is an absolute joy to be around, and she always makes me happy when she shows up.
An impact that Alyssa made on the team for me was providing an opportunity to get to know my teammates better by organizing group activities with Steph.
So the impact that Alyssa had on me and the team,
I mean, for me at least, she was just always like a positive soul, and it was just something to always have around. You know, it was just kind of like she stepped up in that team captain role in the beginning, and I have to thank her for that because it helped with the whole adjustment.
I think some advice I'd have for Alyssa for the future is just keep on shining. I mean, she's already really bright and really just amazing, but just keep that spirit up. Keep your head held high. You can accomplish anything.
Hey Alyssa, you know, you're such a sweet, you're a positive person, you're a good leader, and I think that's made such a great impact on the team the past few years, including this one.
Alright. My favorite memory of Tabs is when we were doing mile time trials, and me and Luke were right in front and behind her, setting the pace for her and drafting her. And I was right behind her cheering her on, and she came back to me at the end. She was like, "Sam, you helped me so much." It just made me feel good inside, you know?
An impact that Alyssa made on the team for me was providing an opportunity to get to know my teammates better by organizing group activities with staff.
My favorite memory of Alyssa was when I first met her it was like an orientation day, and she was so nice to me, and she just took me in and under her wing, and her and Steph would drive me to Mount Blue during the winter season, and she was just so sweet. And Alyssa had the biggest impact on me because she just carried me through everything, and she was always there for me and so supportive. Like, even if she was having a hard day, she always made sure I was okay, and she would call me her little buddy and always make sure I was good, and she would text me, and I think I found a lifelong friend.
I would say one word to describe Alyssa would be altruistic.
Advice for the future for Alyssa: always remember who you are. A bad bitch.
Alyssa, whenever she's there, she always tries to give everyone tips and makes everyone day happy and everything. So I really appreciate that from all of them, and I'm gonna miss them next year.
Alyssa, you know, you're such a sweet, you're a positive person, you're a good leader, and I think that's made such a great impact on the team the past few years, including this one.
A favorite memory I have of Alyssa is when she's either dancing or she's trying to teach everyone else how to dance.
Describe Alyssa is inspiring.
Who is Alyssa to me? Alyssa is a motivator, person who I look up to, a friend. She's generous all the time, no matter what situation she's put in. She's trustworthy with everybody's friendship. Yeah.
Alyssa means everything to me. She has been with me since I got here last year, and she's constantly supporting me in everything that I did, especially last year when I was injured the whole season. She was always coming up next to me, telling me how proud she was of me and sticking with the team, and she's taught me so much about how to persevere and continue to fight. And I think one word I would use to describe her is motivational.
To me, Alyssa is a great captain, a fierce leader, a great friend, and a bad bitch.
Some advice that I would have for Alyssa for going into the future is never stop noticing when people are down and need support, and just being a backbone for the team and for people, because it's really noticed and it's really sweet.
2 words that I would use to describe Alyssa Leonard are friendly and compassionate.
One word to describe Alyssa. Alyssa is lovable.
One word I would use to describe Steph would be joyful.
Alright, so who is Steph to me? Favorite memory coming back from meets, not this year, but the year before when we had the other girl throw, whose name I can't remember. Those are just fun times with Mike and talking.
Ready to talk? Yep. All right, Steph McLean, my thrower. My goodness, what a wonderful year it's been. When I first think about you, it's wow, what an incredibly kind person, but an exceptional leader as well. Since the first time we had that Zoom meeting together and I was coaching you guys over Zoom, you took it upon yourself to set up that meeting and go forward with it, and I just want to tell you that it has been an absolute pleasure, an incredible year. Again, your kindness, your willingness to help others, your support is absolutely exceptional. So I am truly thankful for that and looking forward to seeing what you got and the greatness that you're going to bring to people as a teacher. All right, so thank you again, and you'll always be remembered.
Okay, who is Stephanie to me? Stephanie is an amazing thrower, a kind soul, and an incredibly supportive friend.
One word that I would describe Steph is very energetic and positive. She's always there for everybody, and she always takes everybody under her wing and makes sure everybody is very positive and very supportive of everyone.
If I had to use one word to describe Stephanie, I couldn't. I'd have to use two words. She's a sweetheart.
One word that describes Steph is silly goose. And my favorite story is when she hypothetically ate 2 rocks and asked me what would happen hypothetically.
Who is Steph to me? Steph is a motivator, person to talk to. She's a friend. She's also one of my biggest role models. She's funny. She's a strong personality, and just a person who I want to be around and who makes me want to come to practice every day.
Advice. I don't really have advice for you because you're going to be a great teacher. Just keep doing your thing.
Okay, one word to describe Stephanie. Stephanie is cheerful.
Steph has a personality of like a mom. She's like very like giving, and she cares a lot about all of us. So does.
Hey Steph, so you know you're such a positive, fun person. You have a great personality, and keep doing you.
I would use to describe Steph is angel, because she's an angel.
So Steph is the type of person who everyone wants to be friends with. She is super kind and considerate to everyone around her. She is so uplifting, especially after really bad throws, and we all have those some days. She always makes me happy, and she is a ray of sunshine. My advice to her is to never lose her sparkle and to always kick butt at what she does.
Steph, you've got me through some pretty tough practices with the way you talk, and I must say, I'm going to miss that, but I'm going to be all right. Thank you very much. We're going to miss you.
The impact you have on the team, you're a great leader for the girls, throwers, and you set a good example for Kate and Alana. You got to tell her to wear sunscreen. That's my advice to you, to tell to her.
Is one of the most passionate people that I think I've ever met. When she has a goal in mind, whether it's throwing or something else, she really sticks to it, and that's something I really admire about her.
The word I would use to describe Stephanie McLean is determined due to her efforts in the shot put this year.
Okay, favorite memory of Alyssa. All of our amazing hurdle gang moments together.
Isaiah Boria, to me, is a guy who's always going to tell it how it is, no matter what. He'll tell you that too. And I've heard him say some absolutely ridiculous things trying to tell it how he sees it, without him having any clue how it actually is.
My memory of Isaiah Boria is he did a certain antic, I can't remember what it was, but it was on the bus to Springfield, and he's going to the bathroom. That made me crack up a lot.
Bora, that's my guy. Me and him been through a lot, and I've known him for a while. He was actually one of my good friends back in my freshman year. He has helped me a lot.
Who is Isaiah Boria to me? I had to think about which one I was going to do. All right, so what are we doing here? Favorite memory? When you made me Cheerios for my birthday. That was clutch. Thank you for that. Advice? Always stay true to you, bro. You're funny, great personality, just a genuine guy. Stay true to that. What impact have you had on the team? Whenever I'm like down and like just being negative, I can always just count on you to like tell me some funny out of nowhere, some goofy shit, and just make me laugh and forget about like when I was being down. Thank you, bro.
One word that describes Boria is funny. He's always cracking jokes no matter what the situation is. I look forward to coming to practice because I know he'll be there and make jokes all the time, lighten up the mood of practice, and yeah.
Boria, I had a memory with him because during quarantine when they shut down schools in second semester of my sophomore year, he was quarantined with me, so I spent every single day with Isaiah, and he was hilarious and he was fun to be around.
He has helped me a lot. I mean, from meets to practice, he's always been that person that's like always like cheering on me and stuff. I mean, I do the same for him too, but it's like he does it for everybody too, but it's just like me and him just got like that, special connections, like little Bora, That's it.
Boria to me is just one of the funniest guys I have ever met, and I regret not meeting him sooner. I'm gonna miss you, bud.
I have to say my favorite memory of Isaiah is probably intramural sports. We didn't win every round, but it was still pretty fun.
Boria, oh man, coming in as a baseball player, spending 4 years as a track athlete. I only got to experience you for 1 year, as well as when going into hammer throw, javelin, distance, shot, whichever. Where you were down for whichever event. And I think that's great about you. Incredibly involved on campus. When I think about you, I think of someone who's extremely supportive, very much invested in it, says, yes, I can do that. Let's go be involved with it. It's on the track or outside of it. I look up to you on that. And that's going to be a great thing for you when you graduate and you go into the career. Amazing to be thinking about you. All right, so never forget how much great times you had, how much of a powerful impact you brought to a little squad. Great laughs, great time, and again, you're always going to remember it. So thank you for that.
Isaiah Boria is a super funny person and has taught me how to navigate the athletic photography department. He never fails to make me laugh. My advice for you is to never stop lighting up the room with your jokes.
What do you mean Steph and Isaiah are leaving? Where are they going? It's summer break, right? They're going home? Forever?
Hey Isaiah, feels like yesterday we were both over in Scott in the lounge and just chilling with the old squad. Best of luck to you in your future endeavors.